everyone, welcome back to Piofiore Faded Memories! I must say, I am very excited for today's video, and that is because after doing Yang's short story, we're going to be starting Dante's route. And I don't know, I'm just drawn to Dante the most out of all the characters thus far, so I'm so excited to start his route. We're gonna reset, he's gonna be alive again, which is great. I was very heartbroken when he died in Yang's route. But yeah, I don't know, I like Dante a lot, so I can't wait to start this. But first, we gotta do Yang's short story because I'm horrible at timing things out, and the last videos of the routes always just end up being too long for me to fit the short story in. But okay, let's do Yang's short story. I woke up. Now the question is, am I Yang? Because I was from Nicola's point of view and his. Dawn hadn't broken yet. Moonlight was all that shone in. Yet there was no night or day in my life. I awoke when I wanted and slept when I wanted. That sounds like a Yang thing to say. When I tried to get up, I heard her voice in my arms, and there's the perfect confirmation that it's Yang. I guess it was idle talk. But now I didn't feel like getting up anymore.
Woohoo!
Wii tennis! I tried picking up the golden hair that was tickling me and held it up against the moonlight. Looking back on my thoughts, that's a good thing, Yang. That's a good thing. You should be happy about that. Not like, why did I think that? It's true that I made her tired. So it's logical for me to want to be considerate. Right, but... I decided not to think deeper about it and close my eyes. Yes, that's a good thing. Feeling the light, I awakened once again. I stirred and realized the woman who was supposed to be sleeping in my arms was gone. I got up and looked around the room. She wasn't here. Just then, she seemed to finish dressing and returned to the room. Oh, good morning, Yang. For some reason, I felt irritated. I raised my brow and she tilted her head. What is? What are you talking about? I didn't know why, but that was usually the case. Whenever my moods changed, good or bad, it was always related to this woman. What are you talking about? Are you mad that she's able to just like be up and walking around? Is that the issue here? Yang? What's the matter? Despite my feeling bitter, this woman didn't understand at all. Yang, I barely understand. And apparently you don't either. I'm glad we're all on the same page, the three of us. I at least knew she was to blame, so I had to show her. Okay? It was unfair that I'd be the only one who had to feel this way. Just as I was plotting something evil, I came up with something. I motioned for her to come, and Lily approached me curiously. And then, again, a pretty picture. Hey, you usually do this on your own. Why do you want me to do it today? Shut up and tie it. She seemed to pout behind me. Regardless, I responded. That's so like you. But why do you want me to braid it? Yang? Why don't you cut your hair? If you cut it, you don't have to tie it or braid it. It won't be in your way. Everything's a pain. She fell silent, seeming unsatisfied with my answer, yet she was still braiding. Does that mean he never cuts his hair? Is it gonna go and like grow for forever? Are you gonna be Rapunzel? I felt her fingertips gathering my hair. It would normally have been unthinkable to turn my back to someone and expose my neck. While she tied my hair, I couldn't move, so I got a little bored, but
悪くない
it's not bad. Not only my hair, but sometimes her fingertips grazed the nape of my neck, and it felt good.
たまにいやこれからは毎朝やらせるか
If she complains, I'll shut her up. Rather than make her understand the reasoning, this woman looked better. When I forced her to obey. No wait, Yang, don't move. I ignored her and turned around. My hair that left her hand fell over my shoulder. Ugh, I wasn't done yet. Now I have to do it over. Good, I wanted you to.
リリ
I looked into her eyes and spoke her name. With that alone, she seemed to understand what I wanted. No, it's morning.
関係ない
But we just woke up.
それがなんだ
She averted her gaze, embarrassed. Besides, we did so much last night. She seemed to remember, and her skin flushed with color. Yeah, she just got all nice and pretty for the day. You don't want to get sweaty playing Wii tennis. This is just my... For this whole game, that's just going to be what I use. That's the metaphor. Seeing that, there was no way I could wait. I silently pushed her over. Her little scream felt good. I could no longer wait for her
お
approval.
っとだリリ声を聞かせろ
I don't know how to make the tennis metaphor fit this part, though. I tried to think of something, I got nothing. Wait, Yang.
自分から教えてくれとねだったくせに名を呼ばないのか
Ah, yeah, dash, 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 dash. I whispered in her ear, seeing her blush. Is your name I looked down at her reluctance and grinned.
呼べ
Dash, 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 dash. Oh. Mao? Is that how you say that? How come we didn't get to hear it in the route, but we got to hear it in the short story?
そうだ声が枯れるまで俺を呼べ
Oh. I just thought we were never going to get to know. I was satisfied through the late afternoon. Lily must have been really angry. But for some reason, I didn't find that annoying. Rather, it made me want to play with her even more. Really, I didn't understand myself at all. I don't understand you either. I'm not so sure that Lily fully does. So we're all on the same page. Well, that was cool. I like that we got to learn Yang's name. Again, weird that we didn't learn it in the route. They had it like dashed out, but in the short story we find it out. Okay, so now we're gonna go through the common route again. I don't know how much of it is going to be different this time around. So yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of me skipping through dialogue that we've already done. I will show you if there's anything new. Again, I don't know if there will be a ton new this time around in the common route. So yeah, let's do this. Dante, I'm coming for you! Okay, we're back to talking with the old people about the girls who went missing. Last time I said I understand that they left, or why they left. This time I have to say I think they had a reason to leave. So it'll be slightly different dialogue. I think everyone who left all had their own reasons for doing so. I mean, this town is unique when you think about it.
そうさな。ブルローネの生活にはマフィアの影がどうしてもつきまとう。若い者には不自由に思えるのかもしれん。
私たちの生活はあの人たちのおかげで成り立っているところもあるんだけどね。
Yes. As long as you didn't go against them, they did protect the citizens here at times. Still, that didn't excuse the fact that they were a dangerous criminal organization.
お、そうだ。
Back to skipping.
シニョリーナ、
Oh!
少しいいかい
Oh! Okay, this is new. I didn't skip for very long. You're the guy! Hello? You're the guy! He's the guy! Right? That's the guy! Huh? That's your secret boy. Your secret route boy. Huh? A voice called to me as I passed the casino. I can tell, you're the scratched out boy on the menu. The man looked like he was in his 30s and was quite handsome. Is there something the matter?
些細なことが気になったものだから。もしや君はカジノに興味があるのかと。
Oh, I was just passing by. I don't have a particular interest. I didn't have a talent for gambling. This is the main menu music in the background. I don't know, I'm very excited. Hello, mystery boy. But more than that, I wasn't the type to even step inside a casino.
満点の回答だ。
Huh?
そうとも、君のような女性はこんな真靴に足を踏み入れるべきではないよ。
Someone like myself? You speak as if you know me. This is the first time we've met, isn't it?
いや、違わない。私たちが言葉を交わすのは初めてだよ。しかしながら、立ち居振る舞いを見るだけで、その人のあり方は大方予想がつくものだ。
He continued to speak in a way that made it seem like he was warning me.
君は賭博場など関わらない方がいい。
I mean, I guess that's valuable life advice just in general.
賭け事では所詮、真に価値のあるものなど手に入れようがないのだから。
Bye, guy! Oh, And with that, he turned around and walked away. I did not think we were going to see him. I mean, I didn't know when I was going to see him, because technically... I mean, we just haven't up until now, but I guess it makes sense he would show up in the common route. Okay, there's Mystery Boy. I'm intrigued. Who was he? He was Mystery Boy. Back to skipping. Okay, I now have to say, you're right. He is a nice person. Who am I talking to? Am I talking about Orlock? I mean, I do run into him outside this church. I don't know, I kind of zoned out as I was skipping. I don't know what's actually happening right here. Okay, you're right, he is a nice person. Mafia or not, they are our neighbors. We all share the same faith in God. Who? Thank goodness he was a member of the Falzone. Oh, I do remember, I think we're talking about just like a faceless NPC? The Falzone and Visconti families wouldn't get very upset over things like children. Over the things children did, okay. Yeah, I think it's like an NPC. But if it were someone from the Laoshu, then, different story. Then again, I doubt the Laoshu would ever come to the church. You know, Jean, people come to church to pray. You shouldn't run around like that. Is it Jean or is it Jean? Just as the Signor said, be careful next time, okay?
はーい。ごめんなさい、お
Can I
姉
skip
ちゃ
again?
ん。
Not yet. Oh, now I can. Oh, I now have to leave him be. Sorry, kid. Bye. I'm curious what he's doing there, but I don't want to scare him or anything. I'd better get back to work. I take it that's all that's different. I can skip again? Yeah. Oh. Never mind. I have to pick Will Come Again, and I believe that's the last choice before we get onto his route. As long as everyone welcomes us, we'll be here again, I promise.
ありがとうな。炊き出しのおかげで今年の冬もなんとか越せそうだよ。
It would be wonderful if they found lives outside of Strano, but things don't always work out for everyone. They're going through more than any of us living here. Okay, is it all different? I'm skipping to see when I get. Okay, I think we're in Dante route territory now. Where's Elena? Yeah, we are. I noticed on my way back that she wasn't around. Sister.
どうしました？
It looks like Elena is a bit behind. I'd like to wait for her here. I hope Elena's okay. Elena... She doesn't have the best luck in these routes so far. She's either in a coma or addicted to drugs. Like, what's gonna happen to her this time? I don't know. I fear for her.
そうですね。ではお願いします。くれぐれも気をつけて。
Thank you. This street bordered the Veleno district ruled by the Laoshu. It was also a well-known area where citizens warned others to not enter carelessly. I hope Elena is alright. I'd better look for her if she doesn't show up soon. I thought about my course of action as I looked back towards Strano when a person approached in front of me. Oh, hello. You was at church earlier.
リリアーナ・アドルナート。俺はあなたを連れに来ました。
Huh? For me? Wait, you know my name? I don't think I told you my name earlier.
あなたのことはよく知ってる。きっと
Well, I believe that.
あなた自身が知らないことも。
I think everyone knows more about me than me. Huh?
リリー、待っていてくれたの？私の荷物の結び方がちょっと甘かったみたいで、歩き出した途端、中身が散らばっちゃって。
Elena smiled with a blushing face, then gripped my hand tightly.
ごめんね。私ったら本当におっちょこちょいで。
No need to apologize, Elena. I'm just glad you're here.
一人で帰るのは不安だったから、あなたが待っていてくれてよかった。急いで帰りましょう。きっとシスターも心配しているわ。
Is Orlock still there, or am I gonna turn around and he's gone? Yes, but... I'm gonna turn around and he's gone. Elena hurriedly pulled my hand to leave. I looked toward the young man. Huh? But he wasn't there anymore. Okay, we made it back to the church. That's a new record. We have yet to actually make it back to the church yet. I was deep in thought about the young man while drinking my soup.
どうしましたリリー、帰ってからというもの、心ここにあらずといった様子ですね。
I'm sorry, Sister Sophia. It's not much, but... I talked about the young man I met in Veleno.
そんなことがあったの？
Yes, he was right there in front of me just before you came.
私、ちっとも気づかなかったわ。とにかく急いで帰らないとって、そればかりで。でも、なんだか不思議な話ね。ねえねえ、リリー。もしかしてその人、あなたのことが好きなんじゃない？
No, my heart is with Dante. I don't think so. I wonder what he wanted to say. Sister Sophia looks concerned. Interesting.
ええ、そうです。ええ。こんなことは初めてです。急いでいただいた方がいいか
She
もしれ
definitely
ま
knows
せん。
more than myself. She knows more than she lets on. I'm blessed to have finished my duties for today. Thank you for watching over. In the middle of my prayer, someone knocked on the door. At this hour? Come in. Sister Sophia? I didn't expect to see you here. Is there a problem?
少しあなたの顔が見たくなって。
Huh?
毎日会っているのに何をと思うかもしれませんが、最近ゆっくり話をする時間が取れていなかったでしょ？
Of course. This reminds me how I used to go to sleep. How I used to go to see you when I was scared and couldn't sleep.
それでもあなたはしっかりした子でした。私のところに来るのは本当に怖い夢を見た時だけだったでしょ？
Sister Sophia,
知っていましたよ。いつも我慢していたこと。本当はもっと甘えたい夜がたくさんあったでしょうに。
oh, but it was so long ago.
ではこれからの話を。何かあった時は遠慮なく相談してくださいね。子供の話を聞くのは大人の楽しみでもあるのですから。
Oh, Sister Sophia, you still see me as a kid, don't you?
ええ、いくつになってもあなたは教会の子。私にとって我が子にも等しい存在です。いいですか、リリアーナ。
Her eyes were filled with love and fear as she spoke my name.
たとえ何が起きたとしても、あなたは私たちの大切な家族。主はきっと、いいえ、必ずあなたのことを守ってくださいます。そしてもちろん。
Sister Sophia smiled and patted my head like I was a small child again.
私もあなたを守ります。
Sister Sophia, what is this all about? I was about to ask, but my intuition told me otherwise. I decided to keep the question to myself. Weird. What's going on here? I couldn't sleep. I kept dwelling on what happened today, and it was keeping me awake. Maybe I should pray. I got up from my bed. Without changing, I headed to the church. Okay, well now I'm in the church alone. That doesn't seem good. Having the church all to myself tonight is really something special. Where did you...
話があるから来ました。さっきは邪魔が入ってしまったから、まず連れて行く。混乱するかもしれないけど、後で説明するから、安心して。
You're confusing me, Orlock. What? Huh? What in the world is going on here? He walked towards me and reached his hand out to my arm. Is he going to abduct me? No. I tried to move him away from me when... Suddenly the doors opened and the cold night air blew inside. Is that my boy? Moonlight brightened the doorway. Yeah, it is! Hey! Hi! Ah! Yeah, that's Dante! Hi! Dante Falzone? What is he? The young man next to me sighed as I tried to figure out what was going on.
やっぱり邪魔が入った。
ネズミの動きくらい掌握している。
Family members appeared from behind Dante.
それだけ？本気で俺を止めるつもりなら、全員連れてきたって足りないのに。
The words the young man said didn't sound like a bluff. He was very serious.
行こう。これくらいの人数なら、あなたを守りながらでも突破。
No, I want to jump into this mafia boy's arms and have him carry me away. Wait.
リリーから離れなさい。
Sophia rushed in and stood between me and the young man. Sister Sophia? This is kind of confusing why they're all like, get away, Orlock. When in Nicola's route, he was like an informant, kind of, and they like worked together. I don't know.
邪魔。
Maybe because this time he's approaching Lily like, I know you. Did you just punch Sister Sophia?
邪魔するなら、たとえ
Oh no!
シスターでも容赦しない。
Orlock, you just punched an old lady! In his hand was a cross-shaped dagger, ready to come down on her.
させるか!
The young man sneered at Dante's gun. He quickly and easily moved to avoid the oncoming bullets. Everyone's so good at dodging bullets in this game. The gunshots resounded through the hall. A hit would have brought the young man down to the ground, but he continued to dodge them without seeking a way to come closer to me when...
Koi!
A voice jumped into my ears. Oh, by the way, I just remembered. Looking at the guide for this route, so like the choices that you have to pick, it looks like there's 9 chapters in this route. Like, I don't know, it's showing all the way up to chapter 9, when there's been 8 so far. Unless it's counting chapter 9 as like after the credits roll, but I don't think so. So yeah, I guess that's a thing. I mean, more Dante, so I guess I can't complain. Without thinking, I reached out my hand. Signor Falzone took my hand in his, and then pulled me into his arms. As he held me, the gunshots continued once more through the halls. With each gunshot, I could feel the vibration from his body through mine. The members of the Falzone family directed their shots at the young man. And he's still really good at dodging those bullets. We made our escape from the church. Wait, Sister Sophia! As I screamed in sorrow, he looked at me sternly. His voice was cold when he spoke. He pushed me into a black car that was waiting along the road. He then jumped in and the car sped off. What is going on? I have no idea, girl. Nothing was making sense. It was as if I had fallen asleep and was having another bad dream like I used to. But the smell of gunpowder was so strong that I knew it couldn't be a dream. This wasn't a dream. I was forced to accept the new reality unfolding before me. Chapter 1? Yes, sir. I'm back. I'm back at the manor. The Falzone manor. The car came to a stop in front of a manor in... Is it Falze or is it Falce? I don't know. And I was ushered out. Have we got a definition for this yet? I guess not. The district ruled by the Falzone family. It is the largest and most elegantly constructed district in Berlone. Many have lived here for years, and all and all the citizens are all in support of the Falzone. Is this the Falzone family's?
来い。
Without a second glance at me, he began to walk ahead. I was so confused, but had little choice than to follow him. You don't have to tell me twice. We ascended the red-carpeted stairs and finally stopped at the end of the corridor.
ここがお前の部屋だ。
I like how you're just like, this is your room. I'm not explaining anything, you are living here. My room?
その扉は浴室に通じている。この部屋からしか出入りできない。滞在中は自由に使え。何か不都合があれば呼び鈴で家政婦を。
Wait just a moment.
どうした？
Dante, shouldn't you know that I'm confused?
なあ。身の回りの世話と警護を兼ねて一人部下をつける。
Okay, as long as it's not Falzone D. Okay, he's the one that tried to get me last time, isn't he? Guard?
人選が気に入らなければ言え。違うものを選び直す。
That's not important. Am I really going to be staying here? He gave a heavy sigh and spoke to me in a dismissive way.
わからないのか。
Of course it's a question. There's no need to sigh like that. An irritated frown came across his face, but I couldn't keep quiet any longer. Someone comes to abduct me, then you appear out of nowhere, and a gunfight breaks out at the church. Now you bring me here, and you still can't provide me with a simple explanation? Do you honestly expect me to understand what's going on? Of course not. Now that I think back, maybe reaching my hand out to him was a mistake. I felt a wave of dread come over me. Well, I'm wondering if that's who Sister Sophia was, like, talking to earlier. It's like, oh yeah, something's wrong. And so that's why he knew to show up.
リリアーナ・アドルナート。お前は教会で襲われた。
Yes, that's right.
あのまま教会に留まっていれば事態は悪化した。
No. Well, I suppose not.
実行犯を処理し、背後関係を洗う。でなければ襲撃が繰り返される恐れがある。それまで、お前は教会以外の場所に身を隠すべきだ。
Wait, so you brought me here to protect me?
そう言ったつもりだが。
No, it wasn't! Oh, why is that so adorable? I thought that was clear. This is gonna just, the whole route is just gonna be me simping for Dante. I hope you know.
まだ何かあるのか？
I did have another question. Oh, okay. First choice of the route. And it is, why did you save me? So, why did you save me?
偶然居合わせたからだ。
See, I don't know about that. By coincidence? Really? So it's coincidence that you and your men were at the church in that precise moment?
偶然は偶然だ。事実そうだったのだから他に言いようがない。マフィアのカポである俺が夜出歩くことに何か問題でもあるのか？
I don't think that's the case. I couldn't say anything in objection.
質問は終わりか？なら今夜はもう休め。
I don't think I can sleep after that. Wait, I still have...
何度も言わせるな。これ以上俺の時間をお前のために割くつもりはない。
See, that's just not true. You're gonna spare so much time for me. Okay? Bye! His harsh words dug deep into whatever hope I had left. Then he walked out of the room. He didn't even look back. The room was adorned with lavish furniture, far finer than I had ever seen before. Staying in such a room was a once-in-a-lifetime chance for someone like myself. But that didn't make me feel any better. Who was that trying to abduct me? That was Orlock. I don't know why he was trying to abduct me, though. I hope Sister Sophia is all right. I wonder if everyone else is safe. Wait, is Elena okay? Is Elena actually gonna have a decent time in this route? And how did Dante Falzone happen to be there? And why did he bring me here? If he wanted to offer me protection, he could have left me with the police. Another reason I'm like, well, maybe Sister Sophia's like in on it and she talked to him and that's why he was there is because like she immediately went to guard Lily from Orlock and not Dante. And then all with Nicola's route, they seem to like know each other. The Falzone family is on good terms with the authorities. Except Roberto. He's not on good terms with them. There was no reason why they'd avoid them. Even after going to bed, my mind still raced. Images played over and over in my mind. The haunting fact that I had almost been kidnapped sent a chill down my spine. I doubt I'll be able to sleep tonight. I don't blame you. I don't think I would be able to either. As expected, my eyes were painfully heavy the next morning. It's so cold. The fluffy blanket should have kept me warm, but I could tell my hands and feet were cold. I wouldn't mind something warm to drink. I looked at the door to my room. Would it be alright if I left this room? I thought about it for a moment, trying to recollect what I'm tongue-tied. What Senor Falzone said. I don't think he said I couldn't leave the room. I mean, no, I don't think he did say that. I got out of bed and put on a robe. Once I was ready, I slowly opened the door.
Oh yeah, どうしたんです?
Hey! A lady passing by was staring at me as if she had happened upon something peculiar. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if I could go outside, so... I was having a hard time explaining what I was doing. She noticed that I was a bit flustered and smiled gently at me.
あなたのことはダンテ坊ちゃんから聞いていますよ、シニョリーナ。
Really?
私はジュリア。この屋敷の家政婦です。
I know you. I'm Liliana Adornado. You can call me Lily. Nice to meet you, Julia.
ええ、よろしく、リリー。それでどうしたんです？
I was a bit chilly, so I was hoping I might be able to get a cup of warm water.
部屋を出ていいかわからなかった？
Yes, that's right.
それでは私と一緒にキッチンに行きましょうか。
Is it really alright?
ええ。さあ、どうぞ。
I decided to follow Julia. She was walking very quietly. The others must still be asleep. The carpet muffled our footsteps. I could barely hear anything in the entire house. We arrived at the kitchen, and Julia beckoned for me to sit in one of the chairs.
少し待っていてくださいな。チョコラートカルダを作りますから。
Hot chocolate. Calda means hot in Italian. Neat.
顔色があまり良くないようですからね。
I've had quite the night.
あなたはチョコラートができるまでおとなしく座っていなさい。
Thank you, Julia. I always thought the Falzones were very severe. But Julia is such a kind person. She's how I imagined the mothers of Italy must be. It was the first time I'd felt at ease since my arrival. She handed me a cup of hot chocolate. I don't think I'm gonna be able to say that first word. And I took a sip. Its sweet warmth spread through my body like a gentle embrace. When I finished drinking, I gave my thanks to Julia and left the kitchen. As I headed back to my room... Who's that? Oh, hi. What are you doing? A silhouette was moving back and forth around the entrance to my room. Is he looking for someone? Did you lose me?
カポの連れてきたお客さんですよね。
Yes, he's offered me the room for now, but I wouldn't exactly consider myself a guest here. Or at least I didn't feel as though I'd been extended a true invitation.
カポはそう言ってたけどな。変なやつに襲われてるとこ、カポに助けられたんですよね。
Why, yes. You know about that?
はい、大体のことはカポが通りかかってくれて本当に良かったですね。すみません。その前にまずは自己紹介ですよね。
You're Yusung.
俺はレオ・カバニス。今日からあなたの身の回りの世話をすることになりました。
Okay, you're my guard. Neat. Leo's energy was a bit over the top, but I introduced myself as well. My name's Liliana Adornado. You can call me Lily.
わかりました。リリー、これからよろしくお願いします。
His bright smile had me quite taken aback. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. A soft chuckle escaped me, seeing his bright and energetic disposition.
はい。廊下で立ち話もなんですし、まずは部屋に入りましょうか。
He ushered me back inside my room.
じゃあ今後のことについて少し説明させてもらいます。まず食事なんですけど、毎食俺がこの部屋まで運びます。
Are you sure about that? It would be far too much work.
本当はメイドに任せてもいいのかもしれないですけど、慣れるまでは全部俺が。あなたの身の安全を最大限に考慮しろってカポにも言われてるんです。屋敷の中でも油断したくないっていうか、何かあってからじゃ遅いですし。用事があるときは俺か、じゃなかったらカポかニコラさんに声をかけてください。
Nicola?
もしかして知らないです？
Yes, yes, I do. Leo's words sparked my memory.
役に立てたならよかった。君のその笑顔が何よりの報酬だよ。じゃあ気をつけてね。
Yes, I've spoken with him before. He was kind enough to help me in town.
ニコラさん、女の子に優しいからな。
Wait, why did you mention his name?
そりゃカポが一番信頼してる人ですし。
So they're good friends? They're like brothers. Come to think of it, I recall seeing them together at church too.
仲がいいっていうか、右腕ですからね。アンダーボスですし。
I know what an underboss is. Why are you telling me? The second in command within the family. Underboss? I was surprised to hear something unexpected come out so casually. He must be very important here.
知らなかったです。そういや、あんまり公にはしてない気がしますね。
No, he doesn't run around the town going, I am the underboss!
もちろん他の組織とか警察の間では普通に有名なんですけど、ニコラさんはカポのいとこなんで、血統を重視するファルツォーネではカポの次に偉い人なんですよ。
I see. Roberto was very aggressive toward Nicola back in town. Roberto's very aggressive towards everyone. Now I understand why Roberto acted that way. After all, encountering someone as high up as Nicola could easily turn contentious. Who's there? Leo went to the door and opened it to see who was outside.
ああ、レオも来ていたんだ。
Speak of the devil.
それなら話が早い。
With a surprised look on his face, Leo quickly opened the door wide. It was such a coincidence. With a smile on his face, the very person we were discussing came in. Nicola Francesca.
やあ、リリアーナ・アドルナート。僕たちのファルツォーネへようこそ。
Signor Francesca. Maybe it was because I just learned he was the Falzone's underboss. I already felt tense in front of him.
シニョーレだなんてかしこまらないで。僕のことはニコラで。ね？
Understood. But if that's the case, please call me Lily. Nicola smiled at my ready acceptance. Actually, he had been smiling ever since he stepped into the room, but something didn't feel quite right. Yeah, look at him. I don't know, it feels off.
どうしたの？僕の顔に何かついている？
Nicola asked me curiously. Oh. Let's see here. You seem happy, is what I must pick. You a happy guy? No, it's just that you seem quite happy.
それはそうだよ。君みたいな可愛い女の子が来てくれたんだから。
It sounds like he's playing with me. I didn't come here because I wanted to. I was certain he knew that.
少し不謹慎だったかな。君の心が少しでも軽くなればと思ったんだけど。じゃあ改めて話をしようか。朝早くからごめんね。煩わしいだろうけど、早めに話しておきたいことがいくつかある。だから少しだけ付き合ってほしいな。
Not at all, please don't worry. I'm wide awake now. I want to know what's going on. Everything has happened so quickly.
だろうね。君の境遇には同情するよ。昨べ、教会が何者かの襲撃を受け、君はダンテに保護された。この件は今日の夜にも屋敷中の面々に周知される。それまで君にはできるだけ部屋を出ないようにしてほしい。余計な詮索は避けたいからね。
でも、できる限り不自由ないようにしますから。何か必要なものがあったら言ってください。
Ah. I should be as honest with them as possible. I'm sorry, but I've stepped outside the room already. I wanted to have something warm to drink, and I met Julia in the hallway. She took me to the kitchen this morning.
他には誰とも会わなかった？
No.
じゃあ問題ないよ。でも次からは気をつけてくれると助かるな。
Yes, I apologize.
じゃあ僕はそろそろ。今日はあちこち出かけないといけないから。
You must be very busy.
教会が襲撃を受けた翌日だからね。アルカでこんな事件が起きるなんて前代未聞だ。ファルツォーネとしてはいろいろとやらなきゃいけないことが多くて。
May I ask you something, Nicola? I looked at him cautiously. What happened at the church? How's Sister Sophia doing? I'm worried about whether everyone's safe.
ごめんね。それは教えられないんだ。ダンテから話してもいいって許可はもらっていないから。僕たちは、ファミリーは常にカポの判断に従う。シスターたちにも君がここにいることは伝えていないよ。どこから情報が漏れるかわからないからね。彼女たちが知っているのは深夜に騒ぎがあって君が消えたってことだけ。
But I didn't expect him to hide my whereabouts. Why hide that I'm safe? They couldn't even disclose that information to the sisters. So they had no idea what happened to me.
僕たちにも都合があるんだよ。表を生きている子にはわからないかもしれないけどね。
I suppose Nicola could tell I wasn't happy. Oh, bye. And with that, he left. He shared as much as he could, but ended up leaving the room with a frown on his face. Leo looked on, worried, but with Nicola's departure, he began to speak again.
話を続けますけど、俺、できるだけあなたのそばにいさせてもらうつもりです。息苦しいかもしれないですけど、それが護衛役の仕事なんで、勘弁してください。
Yes, I understand. It is your job after all. I'd rather have someone with me anyway, with so much time to spend thinking by myself.
一人だと気持ちが落ち込んだりしますしね。
Yes, so I'd be happy if I could get to know you better, Leo. Or is it too much to ask from someone who will be guarding me?
いえ、むしろどんとこいです。
Thank you, Leo. I was glad Leo was so approachable despite being a member of the Falzone family. It's a good thing Leo was assigned to me.
じゃあ俺、
Yeah, not Falzone
あな
D.
たの朝ごはんをもらってきますね。ジュリアの作る料理は本当に最高なんですよ。
Yes, the hot chocolate she made this morning was delicious. Meanwhile, telephone.
どうした？珍しいな、わざわざ電話なんて。
There's oh, I can see. That's Marco. I can tell by the sprite.
例のラオ州の件だ。
The Lao shoe?
急ぎか。
The door opened without warning. There was only one person who would be able to get away with that. I nodded at him to wait. Nicola nodded back with a grin on his face.
急ぎだ。今日中に会って話したい。
わかった。今夜、そうだな。10時頃にそっちに行く。
執務室で待つ。10時を過ぎる場合は連絡しろ。それと、警察もあるかの巡回を強化した方が良さそうだ。
それも今夜詳しく聞かせてくれ。じゃあな。
お疲れ様、ダンテ。もしかして昨日から寝ていない？
睡眠が必要になれば寝る。それより今は対処が先だ。
悠長にしている暇がないのはわかるけど、それにしてもまさかあの子をファルツォーネで保護することになるとは思わなかったね。
だが本来であればもっと早くに保護してもおかしくはなかった。
あまり望ましい状態じゃないけど。
何か言ったかニコラ。
You say something?
うん、これから忙しくなりそうだなって言っただけだよ。
でしょ？屋敷の中のことは彼女が大体取り仕切ってるので、何かあったら相談するといいかもしれないです。
Understood, and thank you, Leo. I smiled as I watched Leo speed off to the kitchen. Julia's cooking was absolutely wonderful, just as Leo said it would be. Her freshly baked cornetto was flaky and soft, and had a sweet, buttery aroma. The jam was filled with pieces of fruit, and the cafe latte was rich with flavor. It was clear that the ingredients she used were of the highest quality. But eating breakfast calmed me a bit, and as I slowly restored my energy, another question crossed my mind. Leo, can I ask you something? How long do I have to stay here?
それは
Forever.
ちょっと俺にはわからないです。カポの許可が下りるまでだとは思いますけど。
How might I get that to happen? Or could I only wait for my attacker to be caught?
それもわからないです。実行犯を捕まえただけじゃまだ安心できない。その後ろにまだ誰かいるなら、そいつらも何とかしないといけないわけだし。でもその辺はカポが適切に判断してくれますから安心してください。
He didn't really answer my questions. With an anxious heart, I continued asking. Well then, do you think it might be another week? Or maybe 2?
早ければそれくらいかなと。
And if they don't?
そうですね。半年とか。
You're telling me to live here until then?
状況が変われば新しい指示が出るだろうし、あなたの処遇も変わると思います。
But can't you at least tell me what happened at the church? I want to know if everyone's alright.
俺はそれくらい教えてもいいんじゃないかって思ってるんですけど、でも俺の独断で勝手なことするわけにはいかないんです。すみません。
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be asking you these things.
いえ、いいんです。先が見えない状況で不安な気持ちになるのって当たり前だと思うし。わかりました。夕食前にニコラさんを捕まえてちょっと聞いてみます。
Really?
はい。あんまり期待はしないでほしいですけど、でも言うだけ言ってみます。
Thank you, Leo. I really didn't have anything else to hope for aside from his words. My expectations grew by the minute as dinner time approached. Leo left to get my dinner, and soon after, Nicola appeared at my door to see me.
ボナセーラ、少しいいかな。
Good evening in Italian.
さっきレオから話を聞いたよ。教会が今どうなっているのか知りたいんだって。
Yes, I can comply with what's asked of me here as long as I know what happened to everyone.
君がこの状況に不安を感じるのはもっともだと思う。けど、決めるのはあくまでカポであるダンテなんだ。僕たちにはどうしようも
Then
ない。
take me to him and let me speak to him.
それが組織というものなんだって君にも理解してもらいたい。
I pondered a bit on Nicola's words, then I began to speak. Then, this is the only other way. May I speak with Signor Falzone directly? Yeah, take me to him.
そういうわけにはいかないよ。カポの手を煩わせないように僕やレオが間にいるんだから。
But no one will do anything unless he gives an order, correct? If so, the only way to get Signor Falzone's approval is to speak with him. After all, he had the information that I was looking for.
そこまで言うなら
Take
仕
me
方
to
ないね。ダンテは今夜自分の執務室にいるはずだ。後で場所を教えてあげる。
Thank you.
ただし、僕が教えたってことを君が秘密にしてくれるならだけど、僕が君のためにできる配慮はここまでだよ。僕にも立場があるからね。
This is something I want, and nothing else, so I'll make sure you won't get involved. I'll keep it a secret from Leo, too. This is all of my own accord.
賢い返事だね。レオは君の就寝後、僕のところへ報告に来ることになっているんだ。だから、早めに休むふりをして、10時過ぎくらいから動くといい。
Understood. I'm sure it wouldn't. I can't talk. I'm sure it wouldn't earn me Signor Falzone's favor if I bothered him too late at night. Thank you, Nicola.
どういたしまして。
Till tonight. I spoke to Leo a bit before 10. Leo, I'm a bit tired today, so if it's alright, I'd like to go to bed soon.
そうですね。慣れない環境で気疲れもあると思いますし。じゃあ俺はこれで。ボナノって。
Bye. I don't know how to say that. I should get moving. Yeah. Let's go. I slowly opened the door and peeked outside. Fortunately, no one seemed to be around. It's now or never. I felt my heart racing as I left my room to go to the boss's office. I'm coming for you.
情けねえ話だが、警察は今回の件についてまるで予見できちゃいなかった。今もすっかり後手に回ってる。中立であるアルカ地区でよりにもよって教会で騒ぎを起こすとはな。所長も度肝を抜かれてたぜ。神をも恐れぬとはこのことだ。生まれた国が違うと根本的なとこから考え方が違うってのかね。
分かっていたことだ。ラオ州、いや、ヤンにこの国の常識は通用しない。
So, did Yang put him up to it?
ラオ州は警察に圧力をかけてきたか？現状、捜査はどうなっている？
現場の刑事何人かに金を握らせるくらいのことはしてるだろうが、特に大きな動きはねえな。なんせ警察は教会襲撃がラオ州によるもんだとまだ確信できてね。誘拐された娘とシスター、せめてどっちかにだけでも当夜の話が聞けりゃいいんだが、二人の行方が知れねえ以上先行きは暗いな。
Well, guess who's here?
人払いはしてあるはずだ。
出なくていいのか？こんな時間に来るってことは急ぎのようなんだろう？だったら俺はまた出直す。
いや、待て。
I gestured Marco to stay in his seat and turned my attention toward the door.
入れ。
Hi! Seeing who appeared from behind the door made my mind go blank.
リリ、お前、ここにいたのか？
How's it going? It's me! Okay, as much as it kills me, I have to end today's video there. I want to add more Dante. But I suppose that I must wait. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself so far. I like Dante a lot. And I can't wait to talk to him more, which is about to happen. I'm very interested so far. Like, what was the deal with Orlock attacking? I don't know, there just never seemed... I never got the impression that he would do something like that from what I've seen of him so far. And it's also confusing because it's like in Nicola's route, he was kind of working with the Falzone, like gathering information for them. And it seemed like Nicola knew him ahead of time. And then Dante's talking about the Lao shoe. So are they involved somehow? Or is that just Dante's speculating? But also Orlock, I mean, there's that whole thing in Yang's route where they're talking about like Orlock's room and he's gone. So I don't know, I guess he might have been living there or something. I don't know. Or was that only on Yang's route? So I'm confused. Who was Orlock working for? I'm sure I will get answers eventually. But yeah, trust me, it's killing me to end the episode here. Dante, he's right there. Dante! I am going to be a hot mess in this route because, I don't know, I'm down bad for that man, that's for sure. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first video of Dante's route. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!